Hey everyone in the Partners community, my name is Alex Oriente. I'm on the Google Partners marketing team, and today I'm excited to be here with Jade Wong. Welcome, Jade. Jade is the Google Business Community Manager, and today she's here to talk about the exciting launch of Google My Business. So with that, Jade, I'll hand you the stage.
Great, thank you so much, Alex. I'm excited to be here and talk about the Google My Business launch with the Partners community. Hopefully you guys have already had a chance to take a look at the product. But I'm going to go through a quick demo of the product and an overview of some of the features, and then I think we're going to be able to take some questions, which is exciting.
Great.
So I have a presentation where I go over Google My Business, so I'll just go over that with you guys right now. So first I'm going to go through some background about past products and this product and why we released it and things like that. I'm going to go through a walkthrough of the product and go through some key features and show them to you. Then I have a little bit more information, and then as I mentioned, then we'll be able to launch into a Q&A. So let's go ahead and get started. So some of our longtime fans may remember our previous kind of iteration of business products for Google. So we had multiple dashboards and no mobile experience. So there was the Places for Business dashboard, and there was this old version and there was this newer version. There was also a Google Plus dashboard. And businesses could enter at any of these points to basically do the same thing, which was manage their online information on Google. To kind of fix this problem, we created Google My Business. So that combines the two previous dashboards, that's Google Places and the Google Plus dashboard. And we made this new shiny dashboard called the Google My Business dashboard. Before I kind of start talking about all the key features, I wanted to run through this cute little video. So hopefully, Alex, you don't mind if we just watch a little video
awesome.
briefly. Alrighty.
America runs on small businesses. And every small business is different. But there's one thing they all need to be successful. It's this woman.
Oh boy, looks like we're having
And
some
this
technical
guy.
difficulties.
And all these people too. You see, these aren't just any people. They're your people. The customers you know on a first-name basis, who bring their families and tell their friends. And your people are online, right now, searching for you. When you get your business on Google, you make it easy for them to find you. You can also connect with them, share with them, and build the relationships that will grow your business. Unlock the full potential of Google and find your people.
Alrighty. So as you can see, we created a solution for these problems. We made one dashboard, and you can actually access it across a bunch of different devices. So we've got desktop, which you can access at google.com/mybusiness, and we've got an Android app that's released. You can find it in the Google Play Store. The iOS app is on the way, so hopefully we'll get that to you out soon. And if you're signing up on your mobile phone and you don't yet have the app, you can actually sign up just on a browser on your mobile phone, and then we'll ask you to go into the app to continue management features. All right, so let's just jump in and check out this product. Hopefully, partners, you guys have had a chance to take a look already, but I'm just going to run through some key features. I'm going to go through this pretty quickly, basically assuming that people have had a chance to look at it already. So we've got this dashboard, and we've also got this business app switcher on the top right. So this is a new feature in Google My Business, and it allows businesses to easily access apps that are important to them just right up there on the top right from anywhere in their Google My Business dashboard. For those of you who are managing multiple businesses, we've also made the business identity switcher a little bit easier to find, so that's also available on the top right. This is the same model that you would use if you were switching identities within Google+. All right, so let's dive right into this dashboard. So right on the top, you see the top portion of the business dashboard. This top part, the header, it's got kind of your core business information. So we want to really showcase what you're showing to customers right here on the top. So you say you've got your name, contact information, easy way to add photos. We also have an easy way for you to add business views. So if you don't know what a business view is, that's, you know how when you're in Google Maps and sometimes you can see Street View like inside the business. For cities where this is available, we're making that more prominent for business owners to add. So hopefully they'll like that feature. We've also got a profile completion bar that helps businesses figure out if they've given us all the information that they can to help customers find them. And something that we've added here is we've added a little bit more concrete information on what this information can do. So for example, adding contact info helps customers find businesses. Below that, you'll see a bunch of cards. So some of them are active, and active cards mean that they have these stats right on them. So right here, you can see in sample cards for reviews and insights. They've got information like your average rating, how many reviews you have on Google, and then for insights, just some basic information on views and things like that. For things that are not yet activated, we show some promo cards for tools that we think are really interesting for businesses. And if you activate those products that are on the promo cards, those cards get turned into active cards. So you'll see right here, our example business has activated AdWords Express, and they can see some stats right here from their dashboard. We're going to go into a screen where we show you where business owners are able to edit their information. So sometimes the information is out of date, or they just want to correct it or something like that. They click on the big red edit button on the top right, and they're taken to this business editor. Looks pretty similar to what we had before. One thing that we did here was we added a very clear list of things that businesses can complete to make sure that their information is thorough and accurate. And basically, we want to help them get found by customers. This is what the editing experience looks like once you click on one of those pencils. And something else that we added on the edit page is we added quick links to some things that business owners were asking us for help about. So we added quick links where people can find information about deleting the page or getting help with our support team. And we also added these links so you can see what your business looks like on Google. So this means no more searching for yourself on Google. You can just click this link right here and take a look and see what your business looks like on Search, Maps, or Google+. You can also read the top FAQs right here at the bottom. So we're basically trying to make it super easy for businesses to find help about the topics that we think they might need some support in. So some of the other apps that we have in here, when you're not editing your business information, you can enter the Reviews app and take a look and kind of dig into the reviews that people have written about your business. So there's an overview over here of reviews on Google and across the web. And for Google reviews, you can actually respond to those reviews right here. So this would be a great place to thank a customer for a really positive review, or if there's a not so positive review, it's a great place to ask a customer what went wrong, assure them that the next time they come in, you have the problem fixed or something like that. It's a great way to manage negative reviews. You can also take a look at some analytics for reviews. So we've got number of reviews and where they're coming from, and an overview of the kinds of reviews that you're getting. So the average rating and how many of each type of rating you're seeing. Finally, the last app that we're going to show is we've got the Insights app, and that just shows some information about people who are viewing the page and where they're coming from. So you can see the total number of views of the page under visibility. Under engagement, you can see the actions. That's kind of like +1s, things like that. And now we're just going to go through the Android app. It looks pretty similar to the desktop app, so I'll actually go through it pretty quickly. So from here, we have the same dashboard. You can edit your business information right from the go on your Android phone. Just like before, we've got the identity header where we're showing the core information about your business, the profile completion bar, which I mentioned before. You can share on Google+ right from your phone, which is convenient for business owners who, we know you guys are busy, so you want to share on the phone. You've got access to Insights right here. And you can also add photos right from the phone, which is awesome because the phone is different from your computer in that it has a built-in camera, right? So we think it's useful for people to be able to add photos right from their phone. You can navigate to the business editor using this menu, and just like before, edit information about a business page that you're managing. This is what the insight screen looks like. Kind of similar to before, you have the visibility and the engagement and the audience. And the iOS app is not yet released, but will look very similar. So just a little bit more information. You can access Google My Business right now at google.com/mybusiness. It's on desktop. There's an Android app available, and the iOS app is coming soon. It's widely available across 236 regions and 65 languages, so hopefully our international partners are also pretty happy to hear that. And lastly, if partners or business owners find that they need support about business pages that they're managing, they can contact our support team at support.google.com/business.
Great.
Thanks.
Thanks so much. Okay, well, just a couple of questions. First of all, why did Google decide to launch My Business?
Yeah, so small businesses are an important part of Google's success story, and we wanted to help small businesses be able to get their information online. We think getting online is a key part of the future, and we launched Google My Business to try to simplify that process for small businesses.
Cool. So would then all small businesses be required to get a Google Plus account in order to have a My Business page?
So people are not required to have a Google Plus account in order to get a Google My Business page. So if you go to google.com/mybusiness and you don't yet have a Google Plus account, you can actually just click on like Get on Google or something like that, and you can get a page without having a Google Plus account. So we're trying to make it as easy as possible.
Cool. So what changes and differences will an average web user see as a result of Google My Business?
So Google My Business is a launch that is only for business owners or partners or agencies, people managing business pages. So the average web user probably won't see that much difference, kind of very obviously. What we're hoping is that the average web user will see the benefit of having more businesses who are online on Google from using Google My Business. Okay. So this is information that we can get accurately and reliably from the business owner themselves about a business. So, you know, say you're looking for coffee this morning, we're hoping that the cafe owner will tell you the hours that they're open, maybe I've uploaded a few photos, stuff to help you make a great decision about where to get that cup of coffee in the morning.
So who can get a Google My Business account? Is it open to everyone or?
Yeah, so any business can sign up for Google My Business. We think it's particularly useful for local businesses. So those are the ones that would want to be found on Google Maps, particularly companies with a physical storefront or for small businesses who rely heavily on being found online and being found at their location to get customers. But we also think that large businesses can benefit from getting on Google My Business. We also think brands can benefit. For businesses that are not local, there's kind of a slightly different experience, obviously, because they don't put an address, stuff like that. But they can still cultivate a Google Plus presence. They can still kind of get people excited about their business, things like that. So Google My Business is hopefully for all businesses.
Great. So how will the launch of Google My Business affect businesses that are already on Google?
So businesses that were already on Google that were using Google Places for Business or the Google Plus dashboard, they should already be seeing Google My Business right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Well, with that, I would like to open up a live Q&A to the community member. So Kim Beasley asks, if a business does not have a local presence with Google My Business, will this work for them? If not, will there be a future way of working for virtual businesses?
Yeah, I recognize Kim as a Google Plus power user, so hey, Kim. And I covered this a little bit in my previous answer, but yes, so we do think that local businesses benefit from being on Google My Business, but online-only businesses are also welcome to sign up. You'll just want to make sure to sign up under a brand page or something like that, so we don't ask you for an address. And we think that there's still a benefit to having a Google Plus page, to cultivating an awesome following and interesting content and uploading interesting photos and just engaging with the community in general.
Great. And Andrea Sim asks, will business owners be able to get notifications about news reviews?
So right now, I think that, I assume Andrew means new reviews. Right now, there's not a system to get push notifications or something like that for reviews, so that doesn't exist. But it's a pretty popular request, so hopefully we'll see something like that in the future.
Great. And a question from Stephen Judd, will there be any way to connect several business pages together, or is it going to be separate for each location?
Interesting question from,
Stephen.
Yes. So right now, there's not really a way to connect different locations. So basically, if you are managing multiple locations for a business, you would basically have each location be a separate page. One thing to note, if you do have 10 or more locations, we recommend you use our bulk tool. So that's Google My Business Locations. And that basically allows you to upload businesses via a spreadsheet. So for people who are managing businesses with multiple locations, like 100 or more, creating each one separately, probably a little bit tedious, so we let them upload via a spreadsheet. Right now, there's not a way to do something like connect them so that you can post socially to all of them at once. It's also a super popular request, and trust me when I say that the team has definitely heard that request.
Okay, and from Vikram Raj, what news for the businesses with multiple locations?
Yeah, so pretty similar to the previous question. We've definitely been doing a lot of work for the bulk admin tool, as you guys have probably noticed. So we're slowly upgrading users, and for upgraded users, they're already starting to see a bunch of new functionality. So pretty recently, we launched an improved import process. And when you're managing your multiple business locations, there's a bunch of tabs where you can kind of see different information about them. And I think people are pretty excited about this. For upgraded users, you can now have social functionality on those multiple location pages. And we're migrating people to this new experience as fast as we can. So sit tight, and we're excited about figuring out releasing more and more features for multiple locations as well as single location businesses soon.
Very cool. And then an important question from Jennifer Frame, is the business view something that will be more important to add going forward?
The business views, I assume the kind of indoor street view that I was talking about. I think it's an awesome, I think it's an awesome feature. So I really like being able to see inside a business before I really go inside. So I would encourage people to take a look and play around with the tool if they're interested, and get in contact with a trusted photographer who can come in and take some pictures of your business and really showcase how cool it is inside. It's great.
Okay, and I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing this right, but from Wacom America, we have a question that says, what is a promo card and what is the difference between a promo card and an active card?
Yeah, so a promo card is what we're showing for apps like AdWords Express before a business has actually activated that card. So it's just a card on the dashboard that just says AdWords Express or something like that. And then if and when you do activate AdWords Express, then you'll see more information, so like how those ads are doing, and that's an active card. Okay. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense. From Damien Franco, what happens if a business changes its name?
So if a business changes its name, you can actually just go ahead and edit that right in the dashboard. In some cases, if it's a big name change, we'll actually make a whole new page for it, and we'll show the old name and the old page as like a closed business, and then show the new name as the new business. We do this so that if you had a customer who remembered your business by its old name and they looked on Google for it, we don't want to just like randomly show them a page with a whole nother name, right? So we shut down that old page and then.
Can you still access the old page or no? If you were to search it,
I believe you
see
can.
it as well.
Yeah, so if you search it by its name, it'll come up and it'll say this business has closed or relocated to, and then ideally we link to the new page, and that would be kind of the rebranded business. If it's just a small name, so if you had Alex Cupcakes and you changed it to Alex Cupcake, it'd probably just slide right on through.
Okay,
yeah. But if it was Alex Cupcake to
2.0.
Yeah, Alex Hats.
Okay.
We'd probably want to make a new page for that. Yeah.
A question from Libby Webb. In the mobile version, can you easily switch between business pages?
You can. So in the mobile version, there's this menu that is on the left. So if you swipe like this way, like if you swipe the left menu, and then there's this little arrow under your identity, you can switch to another business from there. I know not terribly clear with my hand motions, but if you're familiar with switching identities on the Google Plus app, I believe it's the same.
Okay, great. And from Stephen Judd again, will it be possible to connect an existing brand page to a business page, ending up with many pages to manage even though content will be the same?
Will it be possible? Sorry, could you repeat the question?
Absolutely. Yeah. Will it be possible to connect an existing brand page to a business page?
So right now, it's not possible to connect a brand page to a business page. What you can do is if you have a brand page and you do want it to show up on Google Maps, you can basically make it so that brand page shows up on Google Maps and the local page that you had then kind of becomes hidden. So take a look in our Help Center for information on that. The article is called Connect a Page to Google Maps. The other kind of possibility that I'm hearing from this question is someone is asking if maybe they can have both a brand page and a local page and be able to update the brand page and then have that also update the local page. Right now that's not a possibility, but I'll kind of take that as a future request.
Okay, great. And a question from Judy Murphy. If a local business moves down the road, where should she now go to make all necessary changes? If it's the dashboard you just showed, will that update her info on Maps and search and on her Google Plus business page?
Yes, that's absolutely correct. Great intuition there. So you just want to go right into the dashboard that I showed and update the address, and that should help you with updating the page. Kind of similar to what I mentioned before, if it's like a big across-town move, then sometimes we'll actually make a whole new page with a new address and then show the old address on the old page as closed. Again, for a similar reason. If I remembered that Alex Cupcakes was on 123 Main Street and I wanted to look for it on Google before going there, right. I would want to understand that, oh, okay, the 123 Main Street location is closed, but luckily
right.
they relocated to 123 A Street.
Right. And how do you see businesses' Google My Business page complementing their website?
Totally. So I think it's awesome to have both. I think having a Google My Business page helps you show up in Google Maps and Google Search and Google Plus. But I think, for example, linking to your website from your Google Plus page helps people kind of see what you're all about.
Right.
And you can have a little bit more information on your website. Just like richer information, things like that. And yeah, I mean, I think they work really well together.
Cool. And do you see, as a result of Google My Business, people sort of enhancing their social media pages and really trying to build their Google Plus pages as a result of this?
Yeah, I hope so. So I kind of hope that Google My Business makes it easier for people to figure out how to manage their presences on Google from one location, right? So they can, as you can see, they can post to Google Plus, they can add photos, and they can edit their business information, all from one hub. And hopefully that just makes it a little bit easier.
Great. Well, if we don't have any more questions from the community at this time, I don't know if there's anything else that you wanted to run through, or I think with that we can end the live Q&A. And thank you all so much for coming out here. And to hear more from our weekly Hangouts, please make sure to join the Google Partners community if you haven't done so already.
Cool. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was wonderful.